read that book. That's a real book. I'm not just quoting something that doesn't exist. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Well, clearly it can't be both at the same time. It's probably like upper class people are really enjoying themselves and lower class people are really not enjoying themselves, like it's a bad year for them. Zeugma sounds really funky, but all zeugma is one verb connecting two things that are not alike to each other. So I lost my coat and my temper. Your coat is a physical thing that you can put down and forget where you put it. Your temper is not a physical thing. You can't forget where you put it. That's not what they mean when they say lose. It's the same verb, but it's zeugma because one of them is a physical thing you can touch and the other thing is not. Replacing the same idea, you got synecdoche, using a part to talk about a whole. If you guys come to me and you're like, hey, I got wheels this weekend. You did not just go buy wheels. Most of you went and bought a car where you're just calling them wheels. That is called synecdoche, where you use a part to reference the whole. And then metonymy is where you use symbolism to replace something. So if you were to say that the White House hasn't issued a statement, the White House itself, the white bricks are not going to open up and like, I want to talk to you.
Oh, man.
They're using that as a symbol for usually the president or people who represent, leadership in the White House. That is metonymy. So you have this example. Is it fair that the cafeteria is closed during study hall? We are told we are young adults, yet we are treated like toddlers. In this school, we carry heavy backpacks and even heavier burdens. We want freedom, but we are given fences. If the administration wants us to succeed, they must listen to the boots on the ground. If we want to succeed, shouldn't we have the fuel to do so? So what is the antithesis? Where are the heavy words that are opposite to each other to kind of show you the difference?
We want freedom, but we are given fences.
Freedom and fences. Find the antithesis. The antithesis is freedom versus fences.
I don't know. I just guessed on that, Loki.
Yeah. Some people have been saying young adults versus toddlers. That is not emotional enough. Freedom versus fences for antithesis. I'm going to apologize. These are not numbered correctly. You should have 1, 2, 3, 4, not 1. Zeugma is on number 2, 3. Antithesis is the freedom versus fences thing. Which verb governs the physical and abstract object that are in the zeugma? What verb do they use to talk about two things, one physical and one not? Carry. We carry heavy backpacks and heavier burdens. Backpacks and burdens. Technically, a backpack can be a burden, but the idea of a burden is metaphysical, not physical. So carry is the word that kind of ties those two ideas together. Synecdoche, what part represents a whole, and what is the part word?
Freedom. Succeed.
It's a phrase, not word. Is a phrase multiple words? Or
No. What phrase has a part representing a whole?
Yeah, we are treated like school. I don't know.
Looking for synecdoche, the part that they're using to make a part of a person to talk about a whole person.
Toddlers. Young
Boots on
adults.
the ground.
Boots on the ground.
What?
We are not just talking about boots, we're talking about the whole what?
School.
Nope.
Or children.
Student, yeah.
Yeah, student. So boots.
So, boots equals student. And then metonymy. What word do they use to
Administration.
talk about the principal and staff, but they don't say principal and staff?
Administration.
Administration, yeah, it's kind of like this
That one was kind
idea
of straightforward.
people in place all shoved together, administration.
Man, Betsa, you were
Yay!
Not
You're
locked
almost
in, bro.
done.
might have to tell the chef not to get you that hot cocoa tomorrow
Okay,
morning.
putting it all together. Mr. Jones, I've maintained a 3.5 GPA in all my English classes. Writing is my passion, and being stuck in a math lab makes me feel like a bird in a cage. Don't you want your students to be happy and inspired? What is a student's purpose?
To be happy and inspired.
Luke?
To convince the teacher to let him switch to creative writing.
Yeah, they're gonna try to make this counselor feel a certain way so that they get out of this math lab and into creative writing. What?
Never mind.
Yeah. Okay, very important.
Sorry.
Wait, can you like go over again? I was still.
What's her purpose? I'm gonna say her because I don't know too many guys who would fight to have a creative writing lab. Yeah, they're trying to make the counselor feel a certain way and switch them out of math lab and into creative writing. They want their class changed. How do they use this pathos? The bird in a cage metaphor makes the counselor feel what?
Sorry.
Might make the yeah, I like the guilty word a little bit better. Sorry and guilty are very related. She's trying to make the counselor feel like sorry for her or feel guilty that they're not moving her because she's feeling like she's a bird in a cage. Counselors are still teachers, and it's going to help you like to continue the metaphor, spread your wings, and he's placing her in a cage. Why does she use that rhetorical question at the end? How does it help? If her purpose is to get her classes changed, how does asking a question that she actually already knows the answer to help and get that across?
To get her in the mindset of it.
Yeah, it's getting him in the mindset of like,
Trying to get him to picture
get him to
it.
picture the fact that she is not happy and not inspired and he can make it happen. This is also a guilty thing. Don't you want me to be happy and inspired? Oh, she's not happy. I can make her happy. She's not inspired. I can make her inspired. Like, she's laying on the guilt. Pretty heavy. So that tone mood statement, the student makes the mood feel more, what's she making it feel like? Personal? Guilty? Yeah, she's trying to make you, the audience, feel like, in this case, she's trying to make her audience feel guilty. Her audience is the counselor, not you. So she makes the mood more guilty because
She wants to persuade the counselor.
this is more of a how. How does she kind of like paint this really guilty picture for this guy?
By talking to him,
Yeah,
like,
she uses 3 different times of pathos. Writing is my passion. Okay, that's literally just telling you I'm excited about this thing and I can't do it, so I'm sad. 2, I'm stuck in a cage. That's pathos. And 3, don't you want me to be happy? Also pathos. Like emotions, emotions, emotions for the final drum roll, please. You're supposed to feel guilty because you're not doing any of these things. You're not letting me be happy or inspired. You're trapping me like a bird in a cage. This is like laying on the guilt. I hope none of your parents talk to you like this because that's a horrible way to exist.
real.
For real. Last thing is you have the graphic organizer. You want to fill it out. Try to start. You've got what I think is plenty of time, but nobody's finished today, so I have been wrong. We'll probably have about 15 or 20 minutes tomorrow to work on it too. You have a graphic organizer. You are going to go to Kimberly's not going to know what to do in a few minutes. If you go into Performance Matters, you will find a reading passage. Basically, there's a bunch of letters and stuff, but it's called Osiris, right? Performance Matters, Common Assessment, Grade 10, blah, 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 blah. Osiris, O-S-I-R-I-S, Osiris.
Is that what
The
they got?
ancient Greek god Osiris. You're going to read, I don't know, 13 paragraphs, 14 paragraphs about Osiris. You want to fill out the graphic organizer today, as much as you can, and answer the questions. Technically, it's not due until Friday, but the sooner you get that done, the better, because we're going to be starting to read the necklace tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, I read that last year.
Yay!
What do we read?
The necklace.
The necklace,
Is it less than Martin Luther King?
it's less than Martin Luther King's speech. It only takes like 2 days to read, not 5.
So do I keep this with historical review?
Do I need to do what?
Do I keep the historical review?
No, you need to turn that in, but I would encourage you to keep it right now, because it might help you.
Right. So I can pass. Can I borrow your iPad real quick?
Alright guys, at this